This week, we're doing something a little bit special. Today, we're on the leg.gg server playing a minigame I have been obsessed with. It is called Extraction. And man, oh man, can I not wait to take you in to see exactly what we're doing today. Extraction is a minigame where you go into a post-apocalyptic dead world. Your job, get in, get resources, get out. With different extraction points sprinkled throughout the world as your only exit. You see, one of the biggest problems with Extraction right now is that it's not new user friendly. You don't really have a sense of the world until you've played it a couple times. Sure, you can use a map mod, but even that means you have to run around a huge location to get even a sense of places that may or may not be useful for you. So today, I'm gonna be making my own map. I got myself a pen and paper and I'm gonna be hand drawing this entire map from tiny details that I think may or may not be useful to entire cities, which definitely I should probably pay more attention to, but that's a different problem entirely. And to make this challenge extra hard on myself, I'm not going in with my good equipment. I'm instead going to be returning back to beginner gear and slowly increasing what I have as we do the runs. And if I die these first few rounds, that's okay, because that means I get to have a good sense of the map without worrying about getting out. Now, because the goal of this is to make a map, we are just going to be doing standard, not scavenger, not high roller. I frankly don't even play those versions anyways. I'm just a little chaos, and this is near the top of the map, I think. Right? No. Where are we? Great start to making a map. I don't know where we are. All right, our extraction points are the Southwest Bunker, South Island Pond, North Obelisk, City Helipad. That's an easy one to find. City Helipad is center of the map, and East Dam. Where's East? With the trap chest. Oh, we are at the top of the map. Oh, yeah. Those mountains are our world border. We also have an ocean the other direction. When playing this game, please look around the lock handle of the chest. They may be trapped, and they may summon mobs when you open them. Okay, but we're at the top of the map. This is, I don't even know the name of this area, but it's the Skulkified area. We can just start running and get a feel of the top. So we have radio towers here. 1, 2, 3, good to know. Oh, an extraction point here. All right, note that down. Is this one of ours? No, we would get a bar at the top of the screen if it was ours. Okay, we're at the top corner. This would be the northwest corner of the map. Extraction point in the middle of the 3 radio towers. Anything in these barrels worth keeping? I don't believe so. This is great. We have a good idea of the top corner of the map. Let's head that way, just down the edge. The west side, I believe. None of our extraction points are on the west side. One's on the east side. I'm gonna go along the top of the map and track the northeast side instead. That might be helpful for getting out of here. Landmarks along the side. Once we get kind of out of visible range of the place we spawned in, there's one of these things. I couldn't tell you what one of these things are. They just kind of seem to be around. Oh wait, I forgot this was over here on the north side. Oh, is this? This might be a place I can turn in my whatchamacallit, my airdrop orders. Is it? Or is it just another scrapyard? So hard to tell. Is that a radio tower? I don't know what any of these things are called. That's half the problem with not having a map. When you do start to figure out where extraction points are located, it will still give you just names without any real idea what they are. For the longest time when I was playing this, I kept getting the extraction point of Serpent's Thing. Oh, and the water does freeze you, by the way. And I couldn't figure out what this Serpent Thing was. Apparently, it was an area just north of the city that, literally through process of elimination, I figured out. Nothing about it screams serpent. Is there anything Oh, and then extraction points over here. Okay, this is, again, not one of the ones I need. It's on the north side. After the unknown place where the netherite and grindstones are. Wait, that's where we can get, like, our airdrop. Oh, this place is perfect. This is a radio tower. I'm gonna write this down as an airdrop radio tower. Airdrop! Yeah, sure, announce to the whole world. Wait, that didn't even... Awesome. Usually that takes a minute. egg. A bad pun. Fire aspect. Don't get demonetized. It's mine now. It's mine now. I love this. This is actually my favorite weapon in the game. I do hope you are aware. Yeah, see, now we have to wait. That's fine. I'll hang out here in the rain. Everything's fine. I have this. Oh, that means I have to make it out alive now. Oh no, I've been emotionally attached. Awesome, another bundle. Okay, that is actually great. I will take the honey bottle for food or whatever. But the bundle, you get such limited areas to store your stuff once you get back into the lobby. A bundle is literally going to be your greatest asset ever until you can start unlocking more barrels in your little HQ, which is annoyingly difficult because they require some stuff that are sometimes easy to find, like spruce planks, and sometimes next to impossible. Like, I never see brick blocks here. They require brick blocks. Who uses brick blocks? Ah, no! I dropped my sword! No! It's a child! Ah, I'm screwed. Quick, circle around, find the sword, find the sword. Where did it go? There it is! Ha ha! Okay, now we flee. We flee. We get back on our path north, and we keep going. I hate when it's dark and it's raining. I really do. I can't see anything. Send help. Send help. I'm running barefoot through the woods, and I can't see. And I'm just trying to make a map. Oh, and now we have this place. Okay, that's another landmark to note down. And the spawner's there. Awesome. Okay, how close are we? We're out of eyesight due to trees, but not spawn distance. We're right along the edge up here. Okay, oh, thank you, tree, for getting rid of the rain shade. I don't understand. You haven't noticed how they've... That's a pillager. I can't even talk about things. What is that? Oh, am I by the Sky Island place? That's good to know. That's good to know. Sometimes these barrels have stuff in it. No, no one's dropped extra things before. Because this is a PvPE server, sometimes when people die, when they drop all their stuff, obviously, people just, like, put them in barrels next to where they die. Like, it's kind of nice. You get, like, really good gear off of someone's corpse. But then if you don't... A Sky Island. Then if you don't want it, like, well, you leave it for the next person. It's a weird sort of community murder, come to think of it. I appreciate it. I really want to go up. Luckily, I found a sky launch pad. I don't know how tall it's gonna get me up there, but I'm excited for it. We'll do it over here. We'll do it over here in the dark and clutch onto our ender pearl with our dear life. Oh. Sick! That was my only ender pearl, so I certainly hope I don't fall. Here we watch a wild chaos, unknowingly or knowingly, jump to their death. Oh, I'm like actually stressed. Oh, that saved me. Oh, that saved me. I'm like sweating. Well, this is not hard parkour. I'm just scared. I'm like so scared. I'm supposed to be making a map. I have almost not even 10 minutes to get out of here. Is that even enough time to make it to the city at this point? None of my extraction points are on this freaking island. I know it. Because one of the extraction points is called Sky Island or whatever. And there's the spawner down there. Alright, well, make notes of these areas. Is there anything in here? Oh, there is something in here. Oh, this actually might be helpful for the map. Hello? That's just a death drop. I don't have a pearl. Oh! Breeze! I'm in a very dangerous position to be fighting you, but that's totally fine, because I can theoretically use this if I survive. Which is not guaranteed. Okay, please, 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 please. I don't have a crafting table. There goes my plan. If another one shows up, do you think it could knock me upwards enough to get out of here? Hey, throw me up. Throw me up, you fool. Throw me up. That's not up. Ooh. No! More up, please. You know what? I'm gonna die. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, there goes all my stuff. Boo! But I don't know. We can go back and we can find it. A donkey? You don't get saddles in this world. It does make me sad. I would like a donkey. I would like to have like a pet and a base here. Honestly, we're not allowed to really like touch or break blocks, but I think it'd be so funny to just try and like figure out if you could live in this world in 30 minutes. Yeah, let me go collect the spruce woods from the chest and just build a house here. Or, you know, find all the stuff I dropped, because I did technically drop spruce stuff here somewhere beneath one of these things. Please tell me no one came by and picked it up. Or I'm on a different area. Hello, anyone? Anyone or anything at all? My stuff! Oh, I'm about to be murdered. That's fine. Ah! Oh god! Oh god! Shall we continue on our quest to map this area? We haven't even reached like the weird lava nether portion of the area. I don't think it's that big, but it's definitely in this top portion. We should have seen it by now, right? Oh, speak of the devil, and here it shall be. We found hell. Cozy, cozy, warm fireplace. Oh, I hear blazes. I don't have a fire res potion on me. Why is there just a guy? Oh, lovely. Found an extraction point. Ooh, ruined portal. Good to know, good to know. Can I take these? No, but I need them. You can brew potions in this world. I just don't have nether wart. Okay, so hell, a bit of a bust. Whatever, don't know what I was expecting. I have 16 minutes left. I should, in theory, start looking for my extraction point. Halfway through is typically when you need to start panicking, but it's fine. A stage. I can give my beautiful speech here and tell the world how much I love Minecraft and Minecraft content creators. For you see, that is the ideal form of storytelling when you have nothing but a sandbox and a dream. And look, these blocky shapes in these world, they tell so many things, because what is this? Why do we think this is a microphone? Other than the fact that people use it like a microphone. I'm gonna shut up now. This is gonna be a very boring video if I just do my normal TikTok nonsense. I feel like we're super close to getting to the edge. Right now we're in the north parking lot. I think that building has a name and I know it, but I couldn't actually tell you. So we're just gonna keep going until we hit the corner. Is this it? Is this our corner? Wow, beautiful, spectacular. But that means I have a pretty good sense of, at very least, the northern strip of the map. The fact that this took me, what, 30, 40 minutes to get to? Oh man, this is a huge map and I'm attempting to, this is gonna be rough. But ocean and weird metal thing? I don't know and it stresses me out. That is an extraction point there, not one that we have. That's like a weird corrupted island. It does kill you. Be careful when going there. Not something we need to worry about right now. Jot it down on the map though. It's directly next to the north corner. Going down this way, we have small river connected to something. Is this the hangar bay? Kind of looks like it. I need to not be getting distracted right now, but also, this is literally what I'm here for. I'm here to take notes about this world. Oh my god, wait, never mind. The hangar bay is literally connected to the runway that has like 3 extraction points on it. There's like one at the tip of the crashed airplane, there's one at the other end. This thing is huge. None of which are useful for us, but oh my god, can I place this on the map now? I've been here so many times. Look, my favorite extraction point is hiding in this bush. Oh, not useful, but so worth writing down. Going off of that with the runway there, directly in front of us should be the farm, literally outside of render distance. We're so close to getting out of here with our netherite hoe intact and so much information about the northern part of the map. I cannot believe we're doing this. Wait, another extraction point. What? I don't know this one. Okay. Write that down, write that down. And with one final push, we've made it to the farm. The farm's kind of big though, and I don't super know where the extraction point is in here, but that's why we have extraction locators. These things are only kind of useful. They have led me to extraction points in the past that aren't helpful for me, but if we're close enough to one that we know we're here, we can just go this way and find it. And something's trying to kill me, and we ignore that because we are on a mission. I don't have time to wait for another. There it is. Ah, well now I do have time to wait for another ender chest. I mean, it's just one more minute. It's just one more minute. Oh, how quickly our tunes change the second fortune favors the chaos. A Lagundo trophy. Oh wait, that was so worth it. That was so worth it. What can I get rid of? I don't need the helmet. That's pointless. Creeper. Ah, man. We did it. We made it. We got so much information. True, we got a little off track, but we made it out in time. Victory for the chaos. Raid complete, successfully extracted. Guys, I'm going to make sure all that is jotted down, and we will begin our mapping journey once again in just a little bit. As you can tell, these games take a while, but I absolutely love them. So here is a quick map update from what I got from about those 1.5 games, and I'm going to play a couple more. Check up with you in a minute. I had a couple of insane runs. My map is looking so good. Really what I'm missing right now is notation of the extraction points. I'm pretty sure I've walked by 1 or 2 extraction points and just not noticed them. Plus there's a couple of really forested areas. I'm worried I'm not going to be able to get them all jotted down by the time this video needs to come out. But my goal is to make sure that the map looks as accurate as possible. So the next one I'm going to do, I'm actually going to be doing some clarifying details. The map looks great, don't get me wrong. But there's just some things that look not quite right. So I'm going to go to places I've been before and double check I got things where they're supposed to be. Also, Lagundo's dead behind me. I don't know why. He's just kind of there. Change of plans. I just pulled a map out of the box. We're not gonna look at that. We are going to pretend that we didn't find it and instead continue on our journey by hand drawing the map. And then at the end of this experience, we'll use it to double check ourselves. And maybe hopefully you'll give information that we missed. And if not, then my map is better and haha. I am so close to finishing this map. I'm so excited. It is looking amazing. I'm not going to show you it yet, however, because I feel like I'm just missing a few tiny spots, a few tiny locations along the bottom of the map where the coastline is that just don't feel right. There's definitely extraction points down there that I've missed, and there's definitely just inconsistencies with what I have written down. So for this final time, I'm going to take you with me on a journey to the dead world to figure out what this place is. Maybe, hopefully, we can get our final touches on this map, and hopefully we can even make it out alive. The journey to make this map has been absolutely insane. I got the idea because I didn't have a video, and I was kind of obsessed with extraction to the point where I didn't want to play on other servers. And I kind of was laughing with my friends of how difficult this game is for new players. There isn't really a gentle entry point. You just kind of have to know what you're doing. And so I started making my own resources. I know a bunch of people who played this game use map mods and waypoints, and yeah, I could do that too. But there was just something special about the idea of sitting down and hand making a map. I used to love making maps when I was younger, and for some reason that kind of just fell off as I grew up. And now I finally get to use that skill again. It was something I was actually good at, and doing it let me view the world slightly differently. It drove me to the edges where I finally got to see what was beyond the wall. The reason why this world feels as post-apocalyptic as it does is because it is. This is not a kind world. This is not a gentle start. It's an extraction game. Something inherently went wrong, and now we're tasked to go get resources, not to find out what happened, but to just kind of sit there and wait to get what we can and then get out. Admittedly, there is something missing from my video. This is meant to be a PvPe game, but we're missing the other players, and there's a couple reasons for that. For one, I tend to be online at very odd times of the day, and also, this is kind of what can be considered a rough beta of the game. This is not truly complete. In fact, while I was playing on this, while I was recording this, the creator of the game, Lagundo, was in the middle of his subathon actively coding and building the new version of this game. And I do really want to stress that he was rebuilding this game. The map I have made is going to be useless, maybe in a few months, at most a year's time. But for now, I get to hold it. I get to have something special in my hand to prove that I put effort into this. That's maybe what half the fun is. You know, I could just run in and get all the coal and echo shards and run out, and that could be the game. But making a point out of something, making it hold reason, is that not entirely what Minecraft is about? Nothing has reason, nothing has a point, nothing matters unless you make it matter. And sure, I could wait a week, I could wait 2, see how long it takes, and maybe in the new version of the game they have a map. And maybe then people will show up and fight me and I will lose horribly because I'm bad at PvP. But that's not really the point of this. I had discovered places I had never been before. I had figured out waypoints that I had walked past a million times. Extraction points that I logically knew existed because they showed up on the side of my screen, but never really sought out because one that I knew the name of was somewhere out there and I could just go there, even if this unknown one might be closer. Making this map made me figure out the intricate details of this world and really let me experience the game in a way that I hadn't up until this point. And in my final few minutes of this run, as I kept pushing myself further and further because I knew something else was out there, I knew that I had just a little bit more time to explore, to correct the details of my map. I had gone from a blank piece of paper to a rough outline to a little bit of details, and more and more and more it started to come together. Map making is a skill that I have, and it's something I'm finally able to use in some sort of creative way. Maybe in the future I can bring this back. Maybe in version 2 or 3 of Extraction I can continue doing this. But for now, it brought me to places that I hadn't thought about before, where trees were floating upside down and monsters washed ashore on a beach next to a radioactive tower that was floating in the air. This place is weird. I would have never gone to the far corners of this map if the map hadn't drove me there. And I found stories and bits of this world that were starting to fit together. There is a story here. I might not know it yet, but I'm glad that I'm having an opportunity to be a part of it. As poor as my game playing skills are, I'm a part of this world, and you can be too. I cannot stress this is a public place. You can view it. You can experience the cold, quiet world of Extraction. It can be part of your story too. You just have to survive it. And it is done. I cannot believe I finally finished mapping all of the dead world in Extraction. Maybe my map isn't perfect, but it's more than I had before. That being said, we did find that one map in the dead world. I haven't checked it yet. You think you're ready for a map comparison? Well, here's my final product. And here is the map of the dead zone.